Welcome to the South Downs Way, 100 miles from Winchester to Eastbourne. Done this one before about 5 years ago. I know what lies ahead, so let's get going. I've done 7 national trails now. This still to this day is the one that gave me the most satisfaction finishing. You'd have thought maybe the coast path because it's such a long one, but it felt so fragmented that one. Not being able to get the time off to do that in one hit, but this gave me the most satisfaction with finishing because I found it such hard work. Be interesting with more experience now. If I still feel that way, I know it's still going to be hard work because of the amount of food I'm carrying on this one. And it is a lot of hills. The Cotswold Way has got more elevation than this, but they tend to be bigger hills and spread out. So you walk up a big hill, have a rest, and you forget about it. Whereas this one, it just seems to be constantly walking uphill for some reason. That was my overriding memory of it, a roller coaster of hills. Up one, straight down, up another one, straight down. So, particularly with the coast path under my belt, how brutal that one is at times. Be interested to see if my perception changes of this one now. We're in about the 14-mile mark now. Honestly, it feels like more. I do remember the South Downs being quite tough, but yeah, it don't feel like 14. It feels like nearer 18, 19. Coming up to Old Winchester Hill now. Just left Exton behind a couple of miles back. Stopped in the pub for a beer and a Coke. Very busy in there. But I started to see some other South Downs Way hikers as well. A couple of groups, older boys there. One of the first ones I've seen all day. Oh. I'm hoping this is just the first day. Well, because I've done it before, it lacks that. You're not as inquisitive about the trail and you know what's coming up. Takes the edge off it a bit maybe, but I'm struggling today, finding it hard. This ahead is Old Winchester Hill. The South Downs goes down there. I'm going to take the path straight up the hill. As it's my second time round, we'll mix things up a bit. It's a little bit shorter, but it's much steeper, I'm going to imagine, because we're attacking the hill head on. Whereas the other path goes around the side and you kind of half walk up the hill. Just on the top of Old Winchester Hill now. Oh, steepest one of the day so far. I'm trying to catch my breath. But there's a nice breeze up here. It's so hot today. And it's going to be warmer tomorrow, so I think that's why I would take the walk a bit further today. Set out early tomorrow when it's a bit cooler. And again, do a few extra miles tonight when it's cooler. Oh. I just had a look in the sustainability centre to see if I could get a pitch for the night, but there's no one there. I think everything's pre-booking, but it said online it was fully booked. The place is empty. I know it's 5:30 and many people might not have turned up yet, but come on. There's room for lots of people to get in there, so that's frustrating that. I'm at Queen Elizabeth Country Park. I've just got the stove on to get some dinner ready. Fire pot bolognese. I haven't really recorded anything today. I am struggling to stay motivated. I think I've learned a lesson. Don't walk a trail a second time that you weren't blown away with the first time. I don't ever know what makes the edit on this, but the reason I chose it is because I've got 6 days off. I thought, what can I get to complete and get back? and the weather was good for 6 days, so I wanted to use all 6 days. Plus my two best mates live down this way, and I wanted to meet up with them. But I have struggled to stay motivated all day, so I haven't filmed anything. Yeah, I know I get this way when I have to wild camp, because I don't like it, I'm not maverick enough. But I've been like this way all day. Just can't stay motivated. I've got a feeling I'll probably get to Amberley and call it, which is the halfway mark. That was the original plan, to redo this and the Cotswold Way, just split them in half and just do over long weekends. I should have stuck to that plan and done something else this week. I'll feel better in the morning because I know I'm at a campsite tomorrow and it's a short day, but it's going to be hard when I get to Amberley at 50 miles not to walk away. Physically I'm fine, I'm knackered, but fine, nothing hurts. But knowing I've got 80 miles to go and I cannot be bothered, I think I made a mistake doing this one. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to make this the last video for the night. Have me dinner. We'll see how we do tomorrow. I know I'll be better in the morning, but will I stay motivated for the whole day? Let's see. Day 2 of the South Downs Way. I'm right on the outskirts of the Queen Elizabeth Park. I camped just behind these trees. There's a little ridge there with some lovely flat spots, so I ended up camping there. This is the road that goes down to the cafe at the bottom. About 10-minute walk to the cafe. There used to be some like barbecuing carports down there, and last time I did this I camped in one of them because it rained heavy all night, and I just thought, you know what, I'll cowboy camp in one of those. But they've gone now, they've turned them into mountain bike tracks. So I knew this was up here, so I thought I'd go there, and it turned out, I think a park ranger came down at about 10:15 last night. So it's probably a good job I wasn't in there because I got thrown out, but because I was behind these trees here, you couldn't see the tent. After last night's little wobble about pushing on with this whole trail, I'm hoping it was just because I was tired and I don't like wild camping. Yeah, never been able to switch that thing off my brain that you shouldn't be here. Although last night I actually had a really good camp, probably one of the best wild camps I've ever had. I've never camped in the woods before, I've always camped in the corner of a field. Can't park there, mate. I'm about 2.5, 3 miles outside of Cocking now. First flat bit of trail for quite some time actually. This means I'm almost halfway for today and it's only 10 o'clock. And I've been really trying to kill time. Every time I see a bench or a log to sit on, I sit down for 20 minutes. I'm really going to have to string this out a little more, so I might spend about an hour at the cafe just chilling out. But yeah, about 2-3 miles to Cocking and then 5 more miles to the campsite. I am all set up now. This is Littleton Farm campsite. I'm the only one here, which is good. That means no noise. 16 miles today. It's quite hard, 16 miles. I'm hoping tomorrow, day 3, my walking legs usually come in. Because I'm going to try for Truly Youth Hostel tomorrow, see if I can get something there, which is 21 miles. That's the game plan for tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off for the night. charge these batteries up, and I will see you tomorrow. Just leaving Littleton Farm campsite there. This is the South Downs Way, so it's right on the trail. 21 miles today to, where am I going? This way. 21 miles today to Truly Youth Hostel. Gonna have to stop somewhere and get some lunch. Don't know where yet. There is a shop about 6 miles from here, but because it's 6 AM, it might not be open. Online says it's open at 8:30. When I googled it, it said 9 o'clock. So I might have to take these next 6 miles pretty slow, because otherwise there's nowhere to get any food today. Just had another 1.5 mile long drag up a hill out of Littleton Farm. This is how the South Downs kicks your butt. Not through big hills, through long drags like that. Oh. It's amazing how much more it lifts your spirits when you've just got some great views like this. I think way off in the distance here I can see quite a clear track, which is probably the South Downs. But I can see a river down here, which I know that means that must be Amberley. So that's where we're going to get some food. 7 o'clock now, the shop opens in 2 hours, so I might have to slow this down a bit. But it's a lovely morning, a little bit nippy. It's so much better now the views have opened up. Amberley's about 2 miles down that way. It's another one of those long ascents. God, they add up. Change of plan though. I got to Amberley and I took a chance and asked the lady if the shop was open. She goes, yeah, it must be open by now. So I went down and it was. Got lucky there. It's a good little shop. This is what makes the South Downs an easier walk, drinking taps. And here you've got a sign saying the next one's 6 miles that way, 7 miles that way. Does help so much when you haven't got to worry about water. And 6 miles back to Amberley means we are about 12 to 13 miles into the day. And it's 11:30. This is my digs for the night. I'm going to be honest, I was a bit reluctant to spend 50 quid on a bell tent, but it's a comfortable bed for tonight. I'm looking forward to it. 21 miles today was actually really quiet. It went really well actually, really easily. I was a bit worried about today because I felt pretty battered after the 15. It probably wasn't even 16 miles yesterday. I felt pretty battered by the time I was pitching the tent up. But today, just, yeah, my walking legs kicked in. Went really well, smashed the miles out. So I'm hoping I can do the same tomorrow, as another 21 miles. And tomorrow there's a couple of parts I really enjoyed last time. Ditchling Beacon, I think it's Firle Beacon as well. Really good parts they were. So looking forward to tomorrow. The plan is 5 miles to the petrol station where I'll get some breakfast in the morning, and then just push on, I think, as quickly as I can, like I did today, because it'd be nice to get about an hour's kip tomorrow at the youth hostel before I then shoot down to New Haven and meet friends for a drink. But I'm going to sign off for the night. Really good day today, really pleased. Hopefully tomorrow will be the same. So I will see you tomorrow.